Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Come on in. Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pick, and this is
Bill.
Bale.
Yep.
I like how you say that, hon.
Yep. And oh, by the way, hi, Lizard.
I don't even know if Fran's on here to see it yet. So why don't I have you greet everyone, and I'll try to do a invite.
Oops, kick me out.
Oh no.
I went the wrong way.
Oh.
Hi, Madison. Hi, Barb. Kristen LaFreda Wenzel.
Hi, Kristen. Hi, Madison. Hi, Barb.
Jean from North Dakota.
Hi, Jean. How's everyone doing? Happy New Year, everyone. Okay. Fran, she's there. Now you can say it, because...
Hi, Blizzard.
I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Kind of posted that at the last moment, but she has a pet lizard, and however, I'm not a lizard person, I suppose. Maybe I just need more exposure, but reptiles. Now, my daughter, on the other hand, would probably really like that. So, Madison, if you did not see the picture, you need to go back and take a peek and look on Piccadilly Stampin'. But I do welcome every pet because I'm a huge animal lover. So
we got our Izzy.
Okay, yeah, and apparently she wants to be held tonight,
I guess.
So I have a lot to go over. So while people are coming in, I'm just going to kind of go over a couple of things. To start off with, I just wanted to start the year off right. I had one of my downline give me this Bob Ross Happy Little Day-to-Day 2020 calendar. In love with this. Look at what she wrote on here. Just a little daily inspiration to keep making us happy little cards. I love it. So I thought, I hate to break into it without you guys. I thought, well, I'll do this right here on camera. So we've got Bob himself. And the first one is, let your imagination be the guide. There are absolutely no limits here. Perfect for the first day of the year, right? So creativity. And then look at this. It's got like all of his little paintings. There's little sayings. There's different little paintings that he's done. So I love it. And she's very artistic. So thank you, Angie, for that. I so appreciate it. Oh, wait. I can
Stand it up.
Pop it up. I'm going to put it by my desk, though. So I may be sharing a Bob Ross painting from time to time with you guys. And I just wanted to say thank you, Ange. Okay. Doesn't he look like our doctor? Oh, hi, Gwenny. Don't you think, Bill?
Yep.
He looks like our doctor. We have a doctor named, well, I call him Dr. Bob. Kind of looks like that. Okay, I got some cards from you guys. It's been 2 weeks, you guys. I was really looking forward to meeting with you today just because it's been a while. So I hope I get everyone's cards that I didn't share, because I know that there's some over there, but I think we shared those.
I think we shared all those.
So let's just go through these really quick. So this one is from my downline, Nancy. Oh my gosh. I love how she makes her own little created by. Isn't that cute? So Merry Christmas. This one has a surprise inside. Not only is it a fun fold, but it's got the cutest little bugger in the world in it. Look at. This is Franklin. You guys hear me say Franklin?
Franklin says Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year, Franklin. I was just showing the stuff that we missed from last week because it was Christmas on Wednesday. But anyway, isn't this cute? So I get a little picture of Franklin. This is who I say hi to every Facebook Live, or try to. Anyway, and I love this fun fold. Isn't this great? Love it. I love her little stamp on the back. It's so cute. It's a little giraffe from Frankly Creative. So this is from another one of my downline. Oh my gosh, is this not gorgeous? This is from Joy. Ugh, so pretty. I love it. She used that really pretty paper that we have.
Hi, Beth Ann.
For like, hi Beth Ann. Or like have for like another day. Oh, this is awesome. This is from France. So pretty. She used that paper too. I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, this is from Pat. Isn't this cute? Sending a little magic your way. A little Christmas magic your way. Sorry, isn't that cute? She embossed it. Love it. Oh, so pretty. This is from Cindy. Look at all of the sparkle. It reminds me of my nails. I had to put on some sparkle tonight since it's the new year, right? Of course.
Of course.
Oh, this is from Ange. Isn't this cute? Angie, look at, I love it. So cute. Oh, here's another one. This is from Jean. Isn't this cute? These fun folds. You guys got very creative, I'm telling you. And then you guys know how much I loved this stamp set this last season. And this one was from, I thought, yeah, this is from Janet. Isn't this pretty? I loved the set, the dies. Awesome. And she's that gold came that was from that special set. So will you put these over there, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay. One more thing. I got a couple of Piccadilly stamping from Very Creative customer, and I just had to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's adorable. And I don't want that to break, so yeah. Okay. So I do want to remind you that the clearance rack was refreshed, and what's in there, there's still stuff in there, but it's going quick. So if you want to get anything, check out our clearance rack on our at my store. You can click on the link in Facebook here that says shop now. Also, I do want to remind you, this is tomorrow. This catalog is going to retire. And end of the year closeout is tomorrow. So if there are anything, like I said, like you'd seen me use and you think, oh, I want that, like the card that Janet made me that had the, I cannot think of the name of it. But anyway, if there's things like that that you think you want and you're going to miss out, or this cardinal, I had a lot of cute cardinal cards come to me this year. This is the time to get it after tomorrow, then it goes into retired. So I'll hand that to you too. But we are coming up to January 3rd. That's Friday. The best time of the year. And I will... Oh, he's singing that 80s song. Wasn't that cool in the game? Celebrate good times. He's saying celebration time. What announcements do you have?
Well, let's see. Oh, the cutting blades, 4 for $12.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so let me show you really quick. In the new year, we're going to get the cutting blades, not the score blade, but the cutting blades, and they're coming. There's going to be 4 of them for $12, which I love that multi-pack of them, and that starts on the 3rd. On the 3rd, yeah. Is there a product number on that?
That product number is pound 152391.
152391. There is no pound. That's a number sign, honey. Thank you. Okay.
And if you need a catalog, just PM her.
Yeah, just send me a message here on Facebook if you want to get. So you'll get 2. You're going to get our new mini catalog. It starts January 3rd, 2020. That seems so weird to say already, 2020. But our new mini catalog, and they did change compared to last year. It opens differently. I cannot open it yet on camera until the new catalog goes live, but I can get you this, and I will be getting you this
you
little...
won't be up at 2 o'clock in the morning to do that either.
Hey.
You might be.
Yeah, I might be. he's making reference to there are times when I actually get up at like 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning because Stampin' Up does first come first serve. So and then there's also this mini catalog that is a celebration pamphlet, and I'm going to explain this a little bit later, but if you need those, let me know. If you don't have a demonstrator and you would like me to be your demonstrator, I would be more than happy to mail one out to you.
Looks like you're covering up your host code. Is a brand new host code went in effect?
Oh yes, I do. And you know what I was noticing about this host code? It's PUUUKZ. So PU sucks. PUU sucks.
Just
anyway,
remember to use it.
Yes,
for under $150.
Under $150, that's correct. Please use this host code. It sure does help me out. For orders $150 or more, I want you to get your host rewards, and that's where they start. So free product that comes with that. What else you got?
Reminder to share to the groups, crafting community, other groups.
Yes, please share my video. If you know people who are interested in crafting, maybe you could share it to crafting groups, share it to your wall, whatever you feel comfortable with, but it's word of mouth for me, and I really do appreciate it. Okay, what else you got?
Oh, paper pumpkin.
He's really trying to earn his Scooby snacks.
That's right, paper pumpkin. Order it through the 10th.
Let me see that. Yes, you've got through the 10th of this month to order your paper pumpkin. This one's called I'll Be Yours, so I'm sure it has something. They're showing bees. I don't know what's going to be with that. I know that there's some stuff for celebrations, I believe, that are on there with bees too. And then there's a bee stamp set in our new mini catalog, so I don't know if it'll coordinate or not, but it says our first paper pumpkin kit of 2020 will help you be ready for all kinds of loved theme occasions. Valentine's Day, bridal showers, weddings. This is a beautiful kit. So, okay, paper pumpkin.
Yeah. Oh, and then we got the die and unboxing plates.
One other thing about paper pumpkin is I can post a link, but also on this video I'll post a link if you watch this later on YouTube that you can get into it. If not, please choose me as your demonstrator. I would appreciate that. Yes, the new die cutting and embossing plates, accessories are with that. So we have the 3D embossing plate that has been out for a while, but now we're adding some cutting plates, and I'm pretty excited about that. I need to leave this one out. I've got to add that to my order for the 3rd. I need new cutting plates.
Okay, and then Piccadilly Pearls.
Piccadilly Perks. So, what are Piccadilly Perks? It's a rewards program where you can earn free products just for being a loyal customer to me, Piccadilly Stampin'. It works by every $35 that you spend at a time, you're going to get a letter to form the word Piccadilly. There's 10 letters. So buy 10, get one free is basically the theme behind that. Now, this is only good on current catalogs. So right now, our current catalogs is our Great Big Annual catalog, and then the holiday catalog that I just had out. After the 3rd, of course, it's going to go to this catalog and then our mini catalog. So it also will work on the clearance rack that I was talking to you about, but it will not work for like host stamp sets or celebration items, because these are earned through the company. So, okay. That's that. I'm going to pay $25 of your free. You get to pick it out for free. And then I'm going to pay shipping and handling and your tax. So it really does end up adding up. I've had a few of you.
That's all I have.
That's all you have? I had a few of you take me up this year. It went a little bit bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I was going to run this through January 31st, 2020. And I am now thinking about continuing it because it ended up working out pretty good. What do you think, Bill?
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.
So again, celebrations. Now I've had some questions, so I want to answer a couple questions. I told you there was a little bit of housekeeping today. Celebrations. Now I can only sell with inside the U.S. So if you are watching from another country, and I know my friend Nicola from Ireland is she on tonight? Yep. Okay. I'm sorry. Ireland doesn't have a market yet for Stampin' Up, but hopefully soon. However, whatever you do have, I hope that you take information that you learned from me. I try to teach tips and tricks and give ideas and use what you have to craft with that is at your there. But for right now, I can only sell in the United States. And there are 2 different ways you can earn free merchandise. Now, I can't open this catalog yet until it goes live. That's just the policy of Stampin' Up. But you can earn, there are 2 things, there are 2 ways you can learn. He was over here in my ear and I couldn't concentrate. There's level 1. So for every $50 that you spend come January 3rd out of this catalog, or the clearance rack, every $50 you will earn 1 item for free out of here. That's out of the level 1 category. If you spend $100, you can earn a level 2 category, or you can earn 2 level 1 categories, because that's $50 twice, right? There is one thing though that is in here, and I can't show you that. And I need to tell you because it's coming, Friday here. They have this little stamp set in here called Little Ladybug. This thing is stinking cute. And my printer didn't get it all on when I tried to print it off. But the only way you can earn this stamp set is if you host a party or have sales. That doesn't matter if, if you do a book party, however you want to do it. If you have sales that reach $300, then you get that free. Plus then you get your celebration items and your host reward items. So it's pretty cool. That is absolutely pretty cool. So that's how this one works. This is a brand new thing that they're trying this year, but this is only for the host. You can't get this. You have to have a party of 300 or more. Or a class, a workshop, or you can collect sales from your friends, really. Mm-hmm. Okay. The other thing is, now this is kind of a big thing, I think. They're doing something different. So celebrations this year, and again, I'm telling you a little bit early, but it's just Friday, so this is Wednesday night. I don't think it's too far. But if you join my team and become a demonstrator, not only do you earn a discount on every order that you have, you do not have to do what I'm doing. You do not have to sell a thing. You do not have to recruit a person. You can simply be into it to be to fit your crafting needs, but they have a special this time. So you guys remember that little mini paper cutter, which we're going to be using tonight in one of my demonstrations? I have it right here and we're about to go there, so I'm just going to pull it out. This cute little bugger. It is a mini paper cutter. Now, the other one that I was showing you is our paper trimmer. Just so you know, I noticed that people have been using the 2 different names and getting them mixed up if you hit the search engine. This is the paper trimmer. This is the paper cutter. This can be earned for free by signing up. Plus, they're going to give you an assortment pack of 6x6 papers with an assortment of all of, what did I do with it? All different current papers that are in this catalog, and it'll just be an assortment pack 6x6. I want to say there's like 48 pieces of paper in there.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember. Yeah. And it's double-sided, so there's 2 sides for your card making and your choice of stamp set. So you're going to get the yes, it is 48 sheets. The DSP sampler, 6x6, the mini cutter, a choice of stamp set. Now, to join, it is $99 and you get free shipping, but you're getting $125 worth of product. So that right there is a good deal on its own, but they're adding these 3 other things to it. So it's a wonderful deal. I do have a team called the Piccadilly Pearls, and we are a unique team of ladies that I have come to really truly love. And we're still kind of in the new stages, but we're coming along. We're coming along pretty good, I think. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you get with that is you get me for some trainings. You get my upline for some trainings. You get inspiration on projects that you can do. I'm going to hand that to you, Bill. So, and there are some other benefits. I know I don't want to overwhelm you too much, but of being a demonstrator, because we earn things for free too. And that's an awesome plus. So, Bill, you did a good job.
Thank you.
You earn your Scooby snacks. Okay, I am going to be using everything new tonight from the new catalog. So we are off. Where can you set that? And we're going to do, I take my ideas, you guys, from things that you send me, and I have been appreciating it. I have been getting some really interesting requests, things that I think I've went over before, but maybe people need to see it again. This is going to be my color palette for the first card that we're making tonight. This is Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Pear Pizzazz, and Crumb Cake. So it's pretty, it's springy. I love it. Okay. And we're going to be using a brand new set. And this does come with a punch. I can show you what's in the catalog. This is Timeless Tulips. It does have a matching punch. And let's see if I have it right handy. I don't. But it does come with a matching punch. And when you buy them together, you get them at a 10% discount. Before I go any farther, Bill, have there been any questions that you can see,
not
or
that I'm seeing. I mean,
any comments that I
it's very
need?
cold in Colorado, I take it.
Ooh.
Kathy's telling us it's 17 below.
And then we're going to be using the Gallery Grunge, and it's for this kind of wood texture image. So I'm going to pull this apart, and I'm going to be handing you this stuff. Okay. So this wood texture.
Hi, Trina.
Hi, Trina. Merry Christmas, Trina.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Trina. We missed Christmas, but you were in our thoughts, honestly. Okay, so this is actually kind of a simple card, but there's some techniques that we're going to be doing. I'm going to start with a Calypso Coral base. This is one of my favorite colors. It's been around. It was an in color that they had brought back a while back, and they've kept with it, and it's super trendy. I would say that our new color, and I probably could have done terracotta tile, but it's a little dark for spring, and I'm doing kind of a springy card. So, but you can see that the terracotta tile is just kind of like a step darker. So I'm folding a card base here, and I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to bring in, I have a scrap piece of paper and a piece of white, Whisper White cardstock. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I have got that Gallery Grunge kind of wood block look, I suppose, mounted already. I try to mount it because there's, in Celebration, there tends to be a lot of announcements. So, company news. So you keep track. Has Joy showed up?
I haven't seen Joy, but Janet's on. And Kathy.
Hi, Janet.
Beth Ann.
Okay, I want to test this. I'm going to stamp that, like it, and then let me stamp it again. I think I like it a little lighter. So we're going to be doing some Stampin' Off. So, Stampin' Up the image, and I'm going to stamp off kind of quickly and come on in here, and I think I'll do there. Oh yeah, I'm glad I stamped it off. Stamp it off, and I'm just gonna kind of do it again. Stamp off, come back over here. So stamping off just allows it to be a little lighter. I want a lighter shade, so there's a tip. I might overlap this one a little. There we go.
They're asking what stamp set that's from.
This is from the Gallery Grunge, and it's just a background stamp. There's 4 stamps, but some of them are larger, so you can make backgrounds. And I just wanted a light.
This is a new one in the catalog.
This is from our current annual catalog. It's not a new one.
Okay.
And I was using Crumb Cake Stamped Off. Bill, I'm going to have you watch that. I just wanted to make my own kind of background on this, a light background. Okay, now I'm going to be using Timeless Tulips, and this is going to be kind of the star of the show. So this is a in the new catalog, the mini, and we're going to be using 2 colors on our tulips. I'm going to be using some Daffodil Delight and some Calypso Coral, which are bright. Calypso's actually in our pastels, subtles.
They said that Gallery Grunge page 155 of the current catalog.
I love these girls. Okay, so let's just start with the image here, and there's 3 images, and I'm going to use these 2 smallest images, both stems and all 3 leaves for this. So one of the requests that I had was, can you teach something about sponging other than just putting it on your paper? Yes, I'm about to do that. So thank you so much, whoever sent that request in. I'm going to ink up in the lightest color, which is the daffodil. And then I'm going to use one of these finger sponges, and I think they're called sponge daubers in our book. And I'm just going to go along the edge here. You can go as much as you like or as little as you like. And I'm just going to go around the edge, adding some of the ink around the edge, and then I'm going to stamp this image down, and I'll stamp it, I think, there. Okay, can you guys see that? So it's got 2 different colors in there. So that was the first one. And I'm going to take the small little tulip. Oops, I did it wrong. I was thinking about the Calypso Coral. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to stamp the full image color.
Oh, it looks really good on camera.
Thank you. Anyone have anything to say? And then I got some wet around here, so I'm going to...
Hearts.
Hearts? I
Gorgeous.
love hearts.
Gorgeous.
Okay, and I'm going to do the same, and I'm not going to do quite as far.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yes, isn't it? I mean, this is just a different technique. Okay, and I think I'm going to stamp this one down and facing the other direction. And then I'm going to sponge dauber. Can you guys see that? Purdy, right?
They say it looks like a real tulip.
It does. It really, even though you can pop these out on the large ones. I have a, I need to find it to show you guys because it is pretty awesome. But I wanted a flat. This is just going to be about stamping. This is almost a SIP project. Okay, then we're going to go in, and there's a couple of different stems. So let's put stems on our little flowers, and I like this one for this guy or gal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then this one is a little... What's neat about these is you can take them if you want a different angle, and you can bend them to make a different angle or be straight. So, and I'm going to put this one like that. And then let's see, we got a couple of images here, so I want to see what they look like. So I'm going to practice on my paper. I think that goes that way, and then this.
And it's very pretty.
Isn't it just?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to do, I think this little thick one that I had, I'm going to put this off to this side, and I can just go off the paper if I need to get that leaf on there. Okay. And then this one, I think I'm going to do right up here. Cuteness. And this one, I think I'm going to have it come up. That neat. So pretty. Okay, I'm going to hand you a bunch of stamps.
Okay.
So I have made my own kind of background paper. I wouldn't say it's exactly DSP, but you can see it's my own background paper in the image light enough so that I could stamp right on over it. I am going to use, I love happy birthday cards. I'm going to use a happy birthday, and I'm just going to use the Memento ink. And I'm going to take, you guys have seen, you know, you cut pieces of paper and then there's just that little scrap. I don't throw them. I don't waste them. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and take my happy birthday, ink it up in the Memento. This is going to be way too long for what I'm working on. Hopefully I can do this with the camera. Not too bad, but what's really cool is there's always two sides of a piece of paper. No one's going to rip your card apart to see if you stamped it straight originally. Perfect. Now, I wanted to not cut my scrap down right away because I wanted to see where it was gonna fall. You guys know I love the tailored tag punch, so I'm going to pull that out. And I'm going to make a little flag here on the end. Sometimes if I stick it in and see where it's at relatively to where I want it to be. Okay, now let's come back and let's start putting this together because, uh-oh, what did I do with the, where did the, I had a pre-done bow. No, it was in here. Unless it's in the, nope, found it.
Done that before.
I do. I always have something, don't I? So I'm going to take this now and make this the star of my show. Right here. This beautiful thing that I spent all that time stamping and making pretty. Now look at how it pops when you put it on with that matching coordinating color.
My cousin Rhonda's on. Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. Welcome. Okay. So, yeah, I said hi. Okay, so now I've got that set up where I want it. And I think I want to determine how long I need this. And I don't necessarily want it to go all the way to the end here, and I don't want it to go all the way to the end here, but this is pretty good. So I know that I need about, a technical term would be a smidge off. This was just a scrap that I had. It is a 1/2 inch leftover piece, and it has now been trimmed down to about 3 1/4.
I love your background. With
the happy little, thank you, you guys. I appreciate that. Let's get some dimensionals. There we go. I had to look because I had the stamped on the one side. Which side was it that I was using? Okay, now you don't have to do this many dimensionals. I'm all about no sag, so I do it. Okay, so we're gonna place this, like I said, Now this is the part where sometimes having this grid is really nice to make sure I'm kind of lining it up evenly. Ta-da. Now, I made a bow and I pre-made it because every time I do this type of stuff on camera, it's always ends up being doing it 7 times. But basically what I did is I figured out kind of the width I wanted and I went 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I pinched it here, and then you can tie your 2 ends. Kind of simple yet fun bow. I'm gonna take, this is made out of our linen thread, and I am going to take a glue dot. Sometimes one little bow or one little, bow loop is fine, and sometimes it's just not enough. Now, right now, this card is, other than the dimensionals and this bow, it's a SIP card. SIP is stamps, ink, and paper. So I'm gonna glue that right on there, simple as can be. Anybody can do that, but I did add one little embellishment, was the bow. And then, but this is kind of one of the simple cards. What do you think? Isn't that cute? I think it's absolutely adorable. I love how it's got that kind of clean feel to it, like fresh, clean and fresh. It's not like all gunked up. So that, I don't want that to get junk on it. So that's the first card. What do you guys think?
They love it.
Do they? Are they talking to you?
They love to have a background, pulls everything together and pulls the colors out. And they also like the idea of extra support.
Extra support under here, no sagging. And then maybe doing a couple times to get that bow to be a little floofier. And I suppose I could have done it maybe a different direction. I just did it up and down. You can do it however your little heart's content. I wonder if it'll turn. Well, not since I got it on here, but okay, so that was our first one. And now let's go for another one. Let me grab out the project box. Now this one is pretty simple too, but it has, we're going to be using DSP in it. We're going to be using die cuts in it. And we're going to be using the lovely lily pad, and it's this is from Celebrations. So this is something that I earned completely free just with my sales. The stamp set was a $50. The dies are a $100 purchase. So I had to purchase $150, which by the way counts as a party, which means that you're eligible for your own host rewards if you do something like that, which is great. So I got this completely free. I want to show you one other thing. They have paper that matches this. This is called the Lily Impressions Designer Series paper. It is 2-sided paper. It's got, it's got some bright colors. It has kind of that impressionistic style. And then on the other sides, it's got like canvas looks, like they had just took painted colors. So of course, all of our inks match, all of our cardstocks match, all of our, it's all matchy-matchy. But this I earned completely free. Ask me, Bill, how did I earn it free?
Through your sales.
Through my sales, through Stampin' Up! Celebration program. So all 3 of these items, the paper included, can be earned for free. And when I say earned, I don't want to say that it's given away. I want to say it's earned, because you are making a purchase and getting your extra. But because I had $200 worth of purchases, I then had my host rewards on top of all that. Plus I got this free stuff. So it's a pretty good time of the year. So we're going to be working on with this. I'm going to hand you that. We're going to start a new one here in just a second. I've got everything loaded up. And that's where this one's going to go. The color combination is actually more than what we're going to be stamping today, but I am going to be using Garden Green, Petal Pink, and Bermuda Bay. And I'm going to be using on top of the dies that we had already talked about, what were these dies called? I got the name over it. There's the lovely lily pad stamp set and the lily pad dies. Well, that was really difficult. So besides that, we are going to be using the layered ovals. There we go. Thank you, Bill. Nope, I have it.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I put things in that I already okay. So we're going to start with the base, but we're going to start with some scoring, and I'm going to score at 4 1/4 and 7 inch. So I'm going to go grab my score tool because you guys know I love it. You can use the trimmer too. I'm so used to doing this. This is, I guess, what I've been doing these days. So what did I say that was? I said
4 1/4.
4 1/4 and 7. So 4 1/4 and 7. Let me just get that out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to fold this in half. I don't know if anyone's told you guys, here's another tip that I learned. There's a right way and a wrong way to score on your score lines. So you have an indent and then you have like an embossed side and a debossed side. Did that come out right? Mm-hmm. Where it comes up is the side that you want to bend in. It keeps from less cracking on your card edge. If you bend it the other way, which we're going to have to do for this fold on this card, if you bend it the other way, you have a potential of actually kind of more cracking along the cardstock. However, I will let you know that our cardstock is 80 weight, 80 pound, and it's a very good cardstock. I don't have that happen very, very often at all, sometimes. So as you see, I fold the card in half and then I folded this over, okay? Let's get to a little stamping here. So here's the layered ovals that I had talked about. I have one in Bermuda, this is Bermuda Bay cardstock. I have, this is like the smallest, I believe, circle that you can get. And one in Bermuda Bay with this that layers on top of the Whisper White. I'm going to use the Thank You Sentiment and Wish Me Luck. Normally I am stamping and then running it through after I have it centered in my Big Shot, but I do not have that. I wanted to not have you guys have to sit through that on Facebook Live, so I'm going to try my best to get this in there and centered and lined up, and if not, oh, who's the professional here? I do this for a living.
You do that for a living. Yep.
There you go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and glue that on. This is going to be our sentiment on our card. I'm going to layer this up. And I do the green glue because it moves around so I can get that centered. I'm going to set that aside. Let's see what else do we have here. Okay, I'm going to do some Stampin' and then we'll use some DSP here. So one of the things I'm going to try to stamp for the same exact reason that I cut it out is just so that you don't have to watch the Big Shot work. But I'm going to show you kind of a technique. It's a tip. So say you need to stamp something on little like this. This is really hard. Now these are clear stamps and I can see through them, so it's easier. But if you have a rubber stamp that you can't see through them, you can line it up this way, lay it on top, and then, oh, I just moved. No good, no good. but it still came out. Yay. Now these are good because you can see through them, so no problem. Bill, there is your next one. So I've got that stamped. This was garden green on garden green, and I'm going to have to, that one's really tough still. Then I'm going to use petal pink on petal pink, and I'm going to stamp the big lily on here. Here's another thing. So I'm color on color for both of these. Isn't that great? But I went ahead and pre-cut one out. That's another reason why you can do this. Another way you can do this when you're having to be on camera. So we'll cut that out another time for another project. I went ahead and pre-cut out some more die cuts. And this is in a Melon Mambo, and this is in our Grapefruit Grove, which is one of the in colors. And I'm going to go ahead and, first of all, I want to tell you how I got the color combination. I literally looked on the paper. That's how I got the color combination. So we've got a Bermuda Bay, we've got the Grapefruit Grove, we've got the Garden Green, we've got the Melon Mambo. That's where I came up with that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of the green glue, and I'm going to go in here, and just at this very bottom, I'm going to put a few dots of glue. This gives me a little bit of wiggle room, but this stuff is pretty tacky. And you can leave it on. You don't have to have this exactly perfect, but you can leave this on. I'm going to have mine just a little ajar. Just like this. You don't have to have the whole thing tacked down. And the reason why I don't is because I wanted to have a little bit of movement. And I'm going to go right back on top. And Bill, are you watching for questions? Because I feel like I've just been going and going.
Oh, they're loving it. There's
okay.
Any questions.
And you can turn it a little, and I might. Like that. Okay.
They love the tip.
The tips? Good. Okay, now for my project, I'm going to go ahead and cut off this excess. And I'm just going to kind of leave a little bit because I have it kind of coming off each side. So maybe come up a little closer on the bottom, but then I'm going to leave a little bit on this side too. Like so. Okay, so I've kind of shortened my little lily pad. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to glue this right to my lily pad. Okay, so we've got all that pre-done. Now, one more bit of stamping. But I think I'm gonna wait just a second. While that's drying, I'm going to come back here. I cut a piece of 1 1/4 by 5 inch piece of DSP, and you can use either side. I'm choosing to use this side because I think it's pretty, and I think it'll add to my design of the card. So we're going to go ahead and glue that down. You all of a sudden got quiet. Everyone...
they're just watching. Looks like it's going to be a fun set, Beth-Ann says.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think it's going to go like hotcakes too. And then, and remember with celebrations, it is kind of a first come, first serve. So when they run out, they run out. So if it's something that you want, you might want to act on it quick. Then I'm going to cut 2 pieces of DSP at 2 1/2 by 5 1/4, okay? And then there's 2 sides on this, and you know what? I am going to use the opposite side. Now I want to look at this. I think I like this side better for the inside. Oh, it's so hard to... I'm getting low on this. I'm going to have to open up another glue because it's getting to the point where it's... Okay, thank you. Bill to the rescue. I have 2 wonderful assistants.
Easy.
No, Mom too. I guess 3. Well, you handed me one. And I'm going to do the same thing here to the front. You handed me one that's almost out too. I'm glad I started in the middle here.
Well,
that's okay.
I just grabbed it off the desk here.
Okay, it's okay. I'm going to get this big hunky piece. Here we go. Okay. And I'm going to come here and put it on this side of the card base. And really, I've been doing a lot of talking, but this is quite a simple card, okay? So you see how that opens. Now, I have a 4x5 1/4 piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp, and now I got glue all over my finger. I'm going to bring out the Stamp Pierce mat. I just think it gives a better image stamped underneath. So you can do this however you want. I think I'll start here in the middle. And I'm stamping in Bermuda Bay. Am I on screen?
You look like it.
Okay. And then maybe I'll go like that. And
hell yeah, you're on screen.
okay. Okay, well, you never know.
Yeah, never know.
That's why I pay you the big bucks.
That's right.
Keep me in line. Okay, so now let's go back in, and I got one more. Let's see if one of these is better. Maybe one of these is better. Yeah. That's a little bit better. And we're going to put this down like so. What I like about these type of fun, I love it when they're not so over decorated that you don't have to, okay. Make sure it's all glued down nice and tight. So isn't it pretty right there? Okay, I'm gonna take this now. I'm gonna see if I can get that one back. And I'm gonna glue this so our little die cut image is kind of floating along in here. Pretty, 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 pretty. And then I'm gonna take a couple of glue dots, and maybe I don't need, maybe I should go with minis. I'm gonna go with minis, you guys. Down here. I'm not gonna glue it at the top or stick it to the top, because this is gonna be how you pull this open. Bill, you're so quiet.
I'm just reading.
He had a
bunch of different conversations going on here.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
And you're reading them?
Yeah.
He's had a tough day off. Okay, so I'm going to just put this right here about halfway in between so that it pops up. Look at this.
That's awesome.
Isn't that a pretty card?
Yeah.
It's just something a little bit different and fun. You know, they open it up, they get it in the mail, and they're like, what? Oh, you know. So I think that's really cute. Let's bring this one back in. So we got 2 fun cards, and you know, if you wanted to.
One question here.
Okay, what's the question?
Do you use more green glue than a tape runner?
I do personally. I I live in a place where in the summer and in the winter, unfortunately, it's very humid and the tape runners seem to peel up. This sticks really good so my cards don't come apart. It's movable, where the tape runner, to me, like if I had a couple of things, I had this thank you that I didn't have in the center. This gives you a few seconds to kind of move it around and get it centered the way you want it. So this is my preference. Plus, it's cheaper in the long run. For what you get, it goes a whole heck of a lot farther than, don't get me wrong, I do use snail. I have snail and I use snail. This is just my preference. So it's just whatever you're comfortable with. Any other questions?
I haven't seen any.
What are the conversations going on?
About the snow in Colorado.
Oh, oh no. Okay, you guys. So there's a couple of little projects. Like I said, none of them were time consuming because I wanted to explain things, but they're very actually simple cards, both of them. I try never to craft for an avid crafter. My crafts tend to go from simple to a casual stamper so that anybody who's just joining can follow along and say, I can do that. Okay, so that's what I had for projects tonight. I do have one other thing I want to show you. This is another thing that you can get free in Celebrations. I'm going to be having a video come out on this, but it has everything supplied in here. It's got the twine, it's got dimensionals, it's got some of the silver stickers here. It's everything. So it's an all-inclusive kit with this kind of handkerchief look to it, which I really, really love. This is one of those $50 items. So everything is going to be stamped. Really, you're going to be putting it together, or you can incorporate using some of your own materials and custom make it, which is probably what I will be doing. I'll probably be making some, instead of celebrate today, I might actually have something that says happy birthday on it. So, but this is another thing that you can earn free through Celebrations. Any questions on Celebrations? Any questions on techniques that you can see? Should we get ready to do a drawing?
Oh, somebody said there's been over 70 people live tonight. Woohoo!
Really?
80 all night.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. So thank you guys so much for coming to the show. We're going to do our drawing here. And thank you so much for allowing me into your homes each week to show you what I know. And Bill's got it already. Okay, so the tickets for the drawing. How do you earn to get in a drawing?
You have to share.
Yep.
Share to groups, share to other crafting stuff.
Yeah, if you know someone, share it on your wall, share this video on your wall, share it to other crafting sites that allow that, and I certainly appreciate it. Okay, here, Bill. Let's do two tonight. Let's do two drawings. Okay.
Kristen Tatum.
Kristen Tatum, yay!
And
okay.
Franklin.
And Franklin, yeah. You will be winning these lovely cards. So thank you so much for sharing my video and inviting people to my class. And
Draw on the next one. There you go.
okay, who is it?
Laura Lan.
Laura. Okay, Laura. I have a calendar for you. Do something creative every day. This is a 2020 calendar, so I'll be getting that out into the mail. You guys, I do want to let you know that I am going to be starting some online classes, and I am going to be starting some, in fact, I'll probably get it out probably tomorrow. Some information on paper shares if you're interested in signing up for a paper share. And a paper share is just a quarter package, which is a 6x6 piece of DSP of paper from every one of the papers offered in the catalog this year. And that is something that if you want to try a little bit of everything, want to save a little bit of money, it really makes a difference spending, you know, $30, $35 compared to spending, you know, $90 on papers to try them. So if you're interested in that, please send me a message. Let me know. I will be getting some information out. I hope you guys have a great evening. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.